Welcome all to episode 14 of Let's Play Humankind at Humankind difficulty, the Garrison's quarter strat. Right, this is my series 4, the fourth series. So we are continuing from where we left off. We have been declared, we are the victim of a war declaration. We won a victory battle here, so we have 15 war score up, which is fine. Demand received.
In this world.
We are in your hands. I hope they are kindly. I find your...
No, I'm not going to give you freedom. You just kept attacking me for so long. Okay, how about this? No. But what are we going to do? Carthage can definitely be attacked, right? If we attack from here, we just need to get them up. Oh, this is such a slaughter, you know. Yeah. We will be attacking them pretty good. How about other things? Grievances are available. Well, this is useless. Yeah, all of these are useless. The point even is let us use these ones to see which. Where are you? Okay, you are fine here. Where are you? You are fine here. Where are the other ones? No. No. You need to remain stable here for now. The other ones, see. Let's just go. Okay. This is actually so bad for us. Okay, we have to come down. You know, we will just make sure you disband. I cannot afford you giving them quite a lot of like war score. Okay, you are there, that is good. Regiment. What are you doing here? Just get out. Get out. Okay, can we not get... Where are the other? Two of you are there. Okay, so where were the top ones? Let's just stay out. Let us just stay out. Workhead. Okay, let us just stay out of all this. Okay. How about you? You are also staying silent. Good. Urgent affairs. Citizenship. We don't need any of this. There is no need of any citizenship. So she has an issue. So Upaka Mikene. Tyrannis. Okay, we have to come down here to attack her cities for sure. We have another event from the Colosseum. And here we get either 2 gladiator units at Colosseum or 10 war support. The gladiator units are not useful. They are just, if you are using a warlike civ, so if we used an iron reserves, that is just what they are. So I will obviously not be getting that. I will be just getting plus 10 war support. Even if it gets removed, it is still better than nothing, although we are only at 80 or at 100, so it doesn't really affect us anything. Still, let us start making some armies, right? And now that she has incurred our wrath, let us make sure that we are going to get it. What? How can we even end turn? Siege? No. Assault. What even is siege? Two of us would die. Do I even care? No. 22 units lost. Who wants to fight them all? 5 turns. Good enough. Just destroy them. I mean, there are so many gunner units firing at each other that we are definitely going to lose some. I mean, it's a non-choice. So this is perfectly fine. I mean, we can try to save them by moving them around, but that is just so much of an hassle. Let's just spend 1 turn so that we have the merchant star. Good. A new wonder can be claimed if we wanted. One of the merchant star has been gained, the second one. So we now have 15, 17, 18 stars. So I feel pretty happy. We are now at 20k. So now I feel very happy about going into the last era. Okay, that will be done in 2 turns. So in 2 turns, Carthage will be down, right? But how many areas has she made up? It's quite a lot. In fact, if we destroy Carthage, are any of these manufactories? No. It might just be easier to leave this one in occupation and attack Tenochtitlan too. Might be just more useful. But we can definitely attack like from here. Okay, army revealed, whatever, doesn't matter. Actually, we can leave this in occupation. This is perfectly fine. So we will do the same stuff. Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. 1 stability per researcher. No, doesn't matter to me. You can just remain there. You can just remain there. You can just remain there. Paka, Mikene. We need to make sure that you will not block any of our Now we will be able to make up those places. Pillars, okay, whatever. First we need to move up, right? So let's consider our choices. The Cubans, great culture, but they do not have the garrisons. Although Empress of Pharmaceutica is very good for settled cities, they allow a lot of famous bonuses. Australians, I think I had shown this one in one of the games, which was very good. Brazilians, an agrarian one, which at this point are faded away, although they have research quarters. Although in this era, almost everything has a research quarter because that is what you need, right? Here you need production and science. That is the most things you need. That is why Chinese are also pretty weak. Egyptians are super weak. Indians I actually liked for the Commons Quarter one precisely because ashram at least is freely placeable. Japanese are great, right? I mean, Japanese are kind of the go-to culture, minus 20% cost and technology, robotics lab, makers, research quarter, great stuff. Another research culture, scientists, New Zealanders, great stuff. Nigerians I think are weak because they just have a lot of farmer slots and a lot of production, but nothing too great. This is another. Singaporeans are only really good if you want to have a lot of client state and if you want to make one megapolis like a one city challenge. Swedes are decent, not as great as Japanese in my opinion, but still decent for doing a lot of science. Turks are agrarian, so I think they are pretty weak even if their public schools are great. So the other choices are the Soviets, who have a very good arms factory. They are great for war, not for anything else. But what we are left with is Americans. American exceptionalism plus the resource per influence per resource access sold plus on money generated from ongoing trade. So this is just useless for us. There is no trade going on. Everything is horrible. What do we have, right? I mean, +2 bonus combat strength when launching artillery, air, or missile strikes on Garrison. +5 money, +5 science. Count as research quarter and market quarter. So it will give us +5 money and science on our garrisons. Let's see. We are at 15.3. How this will go? I mean, I really don't know. I've never played the Americans, to be very fair. So I will just do we have research quarters here? We have 3 research quarters. That is more than enough, I think. So I will build another factory slot. 1 unit has been destroyed. Population loss in Knossos, in Pelos. That makes sense. I mean, too much is dependent on that. 14 food. Okay, I think I have to build this up. Otherwise, we are losing too much population in Knossos. That is not good. In 3 turns. Okay. So, this is what we have. We are about to move to the last era. We are at 20k, so we should be good to go. Turn 154, turn 150 to 155 is where I suppose I want to move to the last era in most of my games. And we have achieved everything here that we wanted. We have achieved the second merchant star. We are far away from the estate stars. That was very much possible in the Commons Quarter game and in the other in the Carthaginian or sorry, the Harbor Start game, but not here. Most of our game was kind of sidelined or not derailed by trying to shut him down or attack him when he attacked us, right? To defend against him and then take his cities. And now we are stuck in the same situation yet again. So let's just move to the last era in turn.
The human mind, creative, imaginative, and ingenious at turning every single human invention to its most violent end. We pray or hope, looking forward to a future which, with luck, will be counted in millennia, not in months. Let's see which set of ideals triumphs in this version of the American culture. Internationalist or isolationist?
We have 4 stars. As always, we gained 1 expansionist, 1 military, 1 agrarian, and 1 builder star. We will see how things go for us. Guerrilla warfare has been researched. I think we are going to go all in on researching for rocket science. Let us just go. Agrarian star has also been unlocked. Okay, obviously that has been unlocked. Knowledge. Demand received. Grant freedom. Refuse. Is he going to demand it on every turn? Refuse. Stability loss is not our issue. Liaison. Should we try to attack Tenochtitlan? Really hard to say. I am of a mind to even defend. It might become a mess if we try to attack too much, so may as well defend some territories, destroy some territories. That should be enough to get some white piece, right? She has a lot of carrots. Oh, here she has, and she's destroying my harbors. You know what? Let do it. I have no issues with you destroying my harbors. Addis Ababa. Okay, I think it is good idea to keep being here. No, we cannot. In fact, what is required for us to is to build up some stuff in here. How about we build some units? Some line infantry here would be good. At housing, I would prefer if you could also build some line infantry. Okay, this is 3, so you come up here. Partisans are not good enough, I think. Line infantry is the thing to go for. London, yeah, we are building up units everywhere. And defense agency. A lot of it is research quarter 11, 5, 24. I mean, when are we going to build 3 market quarters, right? What does this give? Oh, this is because of the embassy. I don't care then. We have some research quarter here. Is this a research quarter? Yes, this is a research quarter. So I will put this one here. Factory. No, 2 turns factory. No, 2 turns defense agency. No source. 8-4. This is much better. I will buy that next turn. This is good. That's a good research quarter. Oh no, no, no. We need a research quarter. 8-14. Good enough. Housing needs to build that up, stuff up. Gondar doesn't need to build anything up. Although we might need to defend our place. We might need to defend Gondar. How far will you push Humankind? We have reached the final era, so we have some win conditions. Vassalizing everyone will be very, very hard, I think. The only thing that is realistic for us, the only real thing which is realistic enough for us. But where is the... There. That seems very, very far away. Okay. He ambushed us here. Terrible. Oh, no, 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 no. You need to get out. Okay. We are still in fine shape, I guess. We have to get out, down, and attack them. This is... Wow, everybody is declaring war against us. What have we even done to them? Luxuries market. How about the science quarters? 716. How about this? Where are the research quarters here? No research quarter. Okay, let's make this one up. Oh, we have one here. That should be good enough. How far will we push humankind? We will see, Mr. Narrator. Locate the event. You were ransacked. Put it yet again there. We can make a aluminium and a uranium mine here. Good. So we have aluminium and we have uranium. One turn we have aerial warfare. That doesn't sound bad. Ongoing ransack. Yeah,
I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a stealth army has entered your empire. Very, very stealthily.
Talk, though I'd as soon see you bleed. You have hit the rock bottom of my
55
contempt and
instant.
hatred.
10 plus 4 minus 15 from retreating 3 times. Minus 4 from lost units. That is just terrible.
15 market quarters? Who knew there was such fortune in begging, borrowing, and stealing?
Okay, let them
Perhaps
fight.
you should go to this temple and pray for guidance.
One unit in Formosa has been destroyed. I mean, he is trying a lot of stealth units. Which is not good. You were ransacked. Yeah, pretty fine. Aluminium mine is good enough. We also have a uranium here. Good. So radar and rocket science. That is what we need. We are at 18.1k. Okay. Five 22, 326. 7. I think this is much better. What are these? Makers, commons, makers. We could just mark it. Good. You can just remain here. You might just be attacked randomly. Hard to say if he will be attacked or not. She has a lot of units, obviously. She has a lot of cities, obviously. Same with us, so it's not the worst, I guess. We have built some research. No, we have not built research fortress that much. This is our research quarter, single one. right? So 710. Okay. Let's
If
enter.
trouble comes, 5 market quarters should provide you with a number of pragmatic answers.
Acknowledge. Corral, okay.
Starvation. I don't mean to nag, but the marks one leaves on history should not necessarily be from malnutrition.
They are dissing us quite a lot. Let us make sure we are here. Paris. So she has made yet another city. Good. She lost one, so she made one. And losing one city here doesn't even do anything to anybody, truthfully speaking. No, no, no. That, any of that is not a problem. The problem is the research quarters are this. Okay, we cannot build a defense agency here. You know what? Let us just not think about it. Let us just make it. Okay. Fair enough. How about this? Okay. An aluminum mine is left. 1680 is a little bit much. Just build this up here. We are 1 ton away from radar. Corral. Okay, this is at least a research quarter, so this is fine. Ongoing ransack. Oh, he's ransacking this one. He will destroy our area. That is a pity. Oh, not here. Here. Okay, then it cannot even be stopped. This one here. Burghead. We could destroy Burghead, but that would not even do anything. In fact, the problem is we need to come down. Come there and sleep. Okay. You will pay for that. I think, right? I don't have time to do this to make sure that she pays, but we will try. We will try our level best. 510. Just settle up any place. Good enough.
Given 30 research quarters, I'm not sure if this should be called the City of Science or the Den of Geeks.
Open Congress screen. They're definitely losing some war support here and there, but nothing too substantial, I guess. Just make it here, it's fine. Just build it here to two research quarters beside each other are pretty nice. Okay. They have taken San Lorenzo. Now we have to rescue him too. That is just beyond terrible. Yeah, just make that one. We're 2 turns away from rocket science. Victory. Battle al Salpari. Ransack successful. Victory at Sham. Acknowledge. So how is our war?
Speak and make it quick.
-6 from units lost. So even his units lost are counting as mine. That is beyond terrible. $33 to $80. How about this one? Unit lost.
Talk. Though
+2, +12, good. So we eliminated quite some units now. Obviously, they had to take that fight. Lost. Okay, we should have come one out and then we would be able to also kill this one. Okay, one turn out. No, this is fine. Let us start making sure that we can make up the final few things up. Okay, you just make whatever you want. Okay, fair enough. So, rocket science is about to get done, and then once rocket science is done, I want uranium enrichment, then communication satellites. We are at 88.8. Let's see how this goes. Rocket science has been researched, good enough. Ransack has been successful, whatever. Somebody is here, okay. She has biplanes up, planes up. That is what we can see. Okay, that is not good at all. +30 science I think is perfect. -35 money is whatever. We need to start making sure that we can make our space stations up. Really? We have no territory for the space stations here. Only here. Okay, Addis Ababa. And the point is we can feed most of this in one turn, right? That is good enough. Good. Okay, we have to attack and defend these ones and liberate them, kind of, whatever that means really. Paris is here. She has bombers. That is not great news for us. Okay, she's really upgrading her stuff. $290, what is this? If we attack from here, yeah, make sure that we are the farthest away from here. We don't want to fight it. Where did the rest of the units go? There. Okay. We have to make sure we are out of the ranges. So in one turn, we are completing the space station. 3 turns to complete the research institute and uranium enrichment. Okay, well, that takes quite a lot of turns. But fair enough. The race is on. But let us put all our cities. Okay, all of science, right? All science, all science. Are you in all science? Gondar, all science? No. You need to be in all science. In fact, just attach this place in all science. And now take Knossos, lunar lander. $11 turns, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, we will be taking Rotterdam back in 1 turn. Good. Units lost.
Why do you come here to waste my time?
Yes, indeed. I'm not wasting your time. You're wasting my time. Learning on 9 targets, 20, right? From 14.7 to 15k. Stealth activity detected.
There's a stealth army inside your empire's
Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Good. Sometimes I'm happy that the narrator can be shut down like this, right? Maybe I take back my words. Okay, acknowledge. All of this is good. The race is on. Yeah, the race is indeed on. And we are the most ahead in the race. I think I will be just making a new city here, right? That makes the most sense. Alliance, no. Food, money, and industry. Ten faith. On all cities. Then we will just claim this. Knossos. 28. Once we do this, lunar lander, we just throw ourselves, all our cities into Cristo Retender. Okay, first lunar lander, then Cristo Retender. Okay, that should be good. Forget about Sawmill. Sawmill is just pointless at this point. Okay, so we have quite a lot of cities who are making everything that we want. 8 cities. Who is not making it? Corral. What are you doing? Lunar lander, okay, lunar lander and that, okay. So every one of our cities doing that. Military stars, builder stars, expansion stars. We are going to get some of those stars for sure. Addis Ababa could take up yet another one. It's fine. This territory has been sacked, so sad for us. But that is what we have. Burkhead, oh, not too bad. Turn 162. Let's move ahead. One turn away from Research Institute. Dual cause. Population has been gained. Acknowledge. Military star has been gained, the second one. Oh, we can not heal here, but we will just attack her, I guess. Okay. This is a tile, so we can attack that from there for sure. Okay.
Striving and surviving across the vast span of history is quite a competition. And as the leader of that competition, your name will become a household word.
Okay. To the moon. 500 influence. Boast. Celebrate. 10 stability. Boast would be good. Modifies the geopolitical access towards homeland. Let us see what happens. 500 influence is whatever. But I want to see. Will this improve anything? Lunar lander in 2 turns. In 1 turn, we will have the Research Institute.
You have unlocked the Research Institute.
Thank you.
It will not merely provide additional answers, but open up a whole range.
Perplexing questions. Thank you. Thank you. Colony grade might be good. Colony grade is what I want to do after uranium enrichment. Forget this. Okay, 1. Which tech is the second? Okay, uranium enrichment, then civil engineering, then everything else. Then we will see. What do they even have? Carax mortars. Man of wars. Okay, I want to come up here. I want to join up here. I will definitely be staying away from there then. Fair enough. Making sure that they retreat. Learning on 9 cities. Wanting to believe. Yes, good enough. Acknowledge. We want to gain as much science as possible. Right?
I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a stealth army has entered your...
Yeah. Stealth army doesn't matter. If they cannot stop us from getting to Moon and to the Mars, it doesn't matter. Mr. Narrator, thank you. In 2 turns, no cells. Okay. Okay, we are like what, 3 turns away from winning, I think, right? Okay, they are besieging our capital. We have to get here. Line infantry. I mean, did they jump out of the sea randomly and then just besiege us all in one go? I will just endure for a turn. What all other cities should be building this up? Okay.
A human leaves footprints on the face of another celestial body. Who could have imagined it?
My side is stronger overall. So how about this? Sorting.
With 18 military stars, I don't get the feeling that you look...
15 units lost. We lost 2 diplomats, whatever, doesn't matter to me.
You expect greetings? Blades would be more appropriate. You have hit the rock bottom of...
My contempt. Yeah, whatever. Thank you for your contempt. Patriotic is good enough. She is losing definitely quite a lot of units, so... It's not that bad. Good, good. We are not making yet our last city, but we can do so if whenever we want, if we wanted to. That we are 1 turn away from uranium enrichment. And how far are we to Cristo Retenta? Actually 3 turns away. So we will get uranium enrichment and we will be finishing the game very, very quickly. We have finished the lunar lander. So this is the typical science victory. I think I have already shown. I've shown this one, I think, in 2 of my games. Right, especially in the over-explained game, I definitely have shown this one, and including the domination victory. So wanting to believe, reflect, whatever, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not involved in this. How about uranium? Right. Uranium is here, right? I remember so. No, where was uranium? This city, Gondar. Quite difficult to remember where uranium is. Okay, not you, but Neckar. So now we have 2 uranium. We should now be able to build the Mars colony. And we will build it up in our capital. Every single one of you, just build the Mars colony. It doesn't matter what happens to anything else. We can make sure that if we get the Mars colony, we are good to go. 8 turns, Gondar, 8 turns. How many cities are putting themselves in Mars colony? 8, not Kerala. I always miss Kerala. Okay, and that nuclear fission then might not be useful. Then I just put myself up to the colony plant, then we make a new city, and then we are good to go. Okay, there will be some more sieges, I think. I think so. Let us just be ready for the sieges. San Lorenzo, I have now liberated, which is pretty good. They are losing yet more war support. I can just be together, just to make sure that we don't get even more bombed. But this is the closest game actually I've had in a very long time. 7 turns, okay? We will make a last city here. Right, 3 turns, last city.
If only they'd put a fraction of the effort into naming the thing. Could have been worse, though. I hear Big Keith was a close second.
Okay, Big Ben I think has been built. How about this one? I think I will just climb there, attack that one. That will be more than enough. Oh, we are not healing anymore? Okay, we are obviously in a bad position. It just doesn't matter at this point. 7 musketeers, you know what? They are just infuriating. Okay, we will attack them next turn. How much are they losing?
Greetings?
No, I don't expect greeting. I expect you to lose.
You are resplendent, as always.
Refuse.
I've
Are you going to declare war? No, right? You are just about to die. I mean, why are you behaving like this? I don't really even understand. Okay,
The
turn.
world comes a bit closer together, thanks to the first trade link that will bring shiny baubles and greedy vendors.
Thank you. I don't think I have the world's first trade link, but I have some things. Okay. Musketeers and mortars. We lose 5 units. Free up this region. That doesn't sound bad at all. I mean, fair enough, we lost some region, but it is fair, I think a fair trade. We attack them. I mean, at this point, I don't even care if we lose a lot of units or not. She is losing
Why do you
even
come
more
here to
war
waste
support.
My time. Your code is mere
19 instant. So she's about to lose. She's about to lose all her war support. Refuse.
I'm sorry, but no deal is better than a
Plus
bad
1
deal.
instant. Okay. No. Fair enough then.
A full-on rebellion. This seems to be more than a minor nuisance for the local police to handle.
Okay, all that has been done. Then fusion reactor is good to go. Really? Free people has been added. Where? I have not seen it. Local rebellion has lost 5 population due to stability. 10 to 11. Okay, then you need to just build this one here. Forget about everything else. 13.13. Okay. What? Wasn't that like 60? What kind of addition is this? Okay, sometimes the game does like to troll you like that. So let us just build more and more happiness. In fact, you know what? Just build more happiness like this. 10 point.
Your people see it as a place of safety and a symbol of power. Only your friends know of the extensive wine cellar.
We cannot defend. our thing. So she is approaching Gondar with too many units to be very fair. Okay, that will be happening. But let us come inside. One tile each turn. Okay, even more. And then this will happen. So obviously they retreated. So next time we chase after them and we kill off these ones. That should be good. Okay, so she is running off quite a lot. Fair enough. Capital punishment. +1 stability on all district. +1 stability per population on all cities. Uh, I always choose this one for science, so let me choose this one, right?
The moral solutions, sadly, are not always the cheap ones.
Thank you. Okay. Lifetime sentence versus rehabilitation. Okay, +1 stability for district. We will see. Have you become stable? 36. Okay, this is good enough. So Q. Okay. Now we can get our last city up. Finally, we can get our last city up. Okay, how about this one? There's quite a lot of stuff. Very, very close, Aldavari. So 8560 to industrial era. Washington DC has been made. Great obelisk and everything up. 3626. Good enough. All these ones with great obelisk. Don't they have anything with maker's quarters? Okay. Here are some maker's quarters, right? 3 maker's quarters, then everything looks good. Everything looks good with 3 maker's quarters. We have a lot more stability, 77 surplus. How about you attach this one? Only 20 surplus is left. 2440. You know, put this one. Return. Put this one. Yeah. 2 turns. So hostile army. Really? So the hostile army, I mean, come on, it should definitely be allowed that. Artistic ownership, it's fine. It's fine. Artistic ownership is not bad at all. Let us defend, right? No. Forget defense. Let us destroy him. Here he goes. Okay, first of all, you stay out. You were not able to run out. So you just died. Fine. They are losing quite a lot more units than we are.
Speak and make it quick.
Yeah, about that. And at least we are gaining war support, so we are fine. We're just bleeding them out, left, right, and center. Make sure they can come up here. They can come up here. I don't know where they can attack from, but let us just be within the range. Okay. So how about now? We are 2 turns away from Mars colony at 22k, so we are about to win in 2 turns. I would say attach. We will attach that territory for sure. We will just pause this one. We have targets eliminated by assassins. Acknowledge. Ongoing ransack. Yeah, they can keep ransacking all that they want there. Like Gondar. Lot of cities gaining population and everything. Okay, this has been very successful.
Unfortunately, this time you are merely a bystander to someone else's glory.
+1 science on every regular district. So now we are in good shape. We are gaining even more
A
research.
phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity, perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee.
So now we have to reach the end of the game. And since we are so ahead, I don't think there is any reason to delay. In fact, you know what? I will just press end turn. So at the end of the next turn, we have won the game. Let's just select this one, 18, to build up yet more defense agencies. Seven units are killed. Industrial production. How about this? +1 trader slot per farmer's quarter. +5% money. +10% food and all cities and 10% industry. I like this one. Nationalized industry.
National control of vital products and resources, paradoxically, could provide more freedom and autonomy.
Okay. That is how you want to say that.
Starvation? I'm afraid they've already eaten all the bread and the cake, and now the pantry seems empty.
Okay, we have some event. Some more population losses, which is fine, whatever. That doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, come here. How about this? Okay. They obviously ran out. Pretty good. Sleep. Sleep. So let's end turn. In 1 turn, we are about to win the game. And we're also going to build the Equestrian Return Tower in 2 turns. So, very successful game, I might add. Okay, you are here. This might be a better tile. Attach it. Better tile there. Good. 93 only. 7,000. $36. Okay, that just sounds much more like what I am used to. But we have gained a city with 48 population and everything completed in 1 turn, which is to say not bad at all, right? 1100 production, pretty good. Addis Ababa 4, Washington 4. Everyone has quite 4 more or less. Houching has 4. Yolkos has 3. All the old ones have even only 2 extra territories. At least Knossos can build. I mean, this is also pretty much like a normal, right? This is normal size city, I would say. having 3 extra territories plus the region, and or 4. 2 is pretty small. So the early game was looking pretty bad for us. But we have recovered pretty well. This is our last turn. Indeed it is. An ongoing war can now be ended. Obviously it can be ended. So we will be ending everything peacefully, right? The merchant star has now been earned. So we have 3 stars. And we would have been getting quite a lot of, definitely the builder star for sure. We would be able to build quite a lot, to be very fair. I think this is perfectly fine. Let us kill more of our units. Everything is good. So let us see other things, right? Cradle of Humanity, Parsimonious, minus 30 science. I think this is the only one which I ever take, like science investing, right? Get more and more science. Always be on the top end of science. We are now at 23. Civics vote has been received, but doesn't really matter. I had voted for this. Particularly fine. Indeed. So what can we do now? Let
You
us
found my greetings, but that's all that you're getting.
force surrender. Become a vassal, right? If we make her a vassal, then we automatically win the game. Okay, we can make her a vassal. We have such extremely high war score. So let us make her a vassal. Rigil, Cantaras, Paris. What areas can we take? Okay, think about it. Rigil, Cantaras. But what does this area even have? Nothing. So not in Paris. Opaka. Some coal. Ambergris. Tea. Oh, this is tea manufacturing. So Mikene, this would be better. Tea manufacturing would be good. How about this? Mikene. What is this stating? Mesa. Can you give us Mesa? Not Gunibu. But do you have any other manufactory? Not really, only one that I know of. Maybe some more somewhere. And if we take this, can we even defend it? I think we probably could. Let us take these ones in Opaka and Mikene. Okay, Opaka. Give Zosma, Mesa, Fafnir, and this is all good. So we take all these territories. We'll be able to defend. Force surrender.
Why?
I just think of you as one of those characters that enjoys collecting things.
Yes.
Stamps,
Yes.
coins, resources, power.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator. World deed accomplished. We have now gained access to every single strategic resource. Yeah, no shit. Right? Now let us just take over this territory. Mesa. Great stuff. Knossos is such a big city now. We have finally cut her capital city to size. Good. Good. We are now about to end turn, so we can go to our territory easily. Mark it to our territory. So this is truly the end of the game. Let us attach a territory. So Evil Coast will also have 4 territories. Good, good, good. So essentially we have, how did we start? Well, we started from a very good area, a lot of rivers and quite decent stuff. And we had a very, very easy neighbor around us, Shena, who we were
Have a
able to
seat. Have a
crush
glass.
very quickly and take Haujing as our, I think, our 4th city. Knossos was our first. Iolkos, I think, was our 2nd city. And Pylos was our 3rd city. So we took Haujing as our 4th city. Then we had a very long war kind of with the player that we have eliminated, King Arjuna, where we took his 2 cities, destroyed one of the cities, and resettled it as London in medieval era. But the first city was pretty good. Kerala was excellent actually. He had built up quite a lot of good stuff there. So we have kept that city up forever. And then we got caught up in a war with
You are resplendent, as always.
ruler Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, so we got caught up in a war with him because we refused one of his demands. And that was like what, a 50-turn war or something across like 5 or 6 episodes, maybe even more. And to defeat him, we had to basically take all his territories in the new world, resettle them by burning it all down into the complete, turning his entire like empire into wasteland. Then actually we had to more or less conquer his capital, right? We had actually conquered his capital, and only Amsterdam was left, and we had to give it up just to make him our vassal. And then for some reason, Wali Nong Sari, she thought that it was again a good idea to attack us. So yeah, if that is how you all do it, then that is what you have to do. But all in all, the game has been very, very successful. Of course, I could keep on continuing, and we could do any victory from here, right? I mean, at this point, none of them are able to resist us. So none of this truly matters. It doesn't truly matter where we are. This is 100% war score is even benefiting us because we are defeating them one after each other. Acknowledge, acknowledge, acknowledge. Everything is good. So at this point, if I extended that one, anyway, the no, we are not going to do anything here. Anyway, after one turn, the game would be over since we have vassalized all the remaining ones. We have eliminated 2 and vassalized 3. Actually, we did not eliminate the other empire. The other empire was eliminated by independent free people, and they took literally his capital, which was around here, Duato. He had built quite a lot of good stuff. Temple of Artemis, Statue of Zeus, Colosseum, and it got taken up by free people. That tells you that you have to keep your army ready to attack free people whenever they are around, especially if they are hostile, right? That is how that happened. And this provided us a great opportunity because he was pretty hesitant in attacking that city for some reason I don't understand. He would have gained the entire continent, which I don't even understand. He might even have won the game had the AI had he done that. But I think he was also too stretched thin, and he was trying to make up an army to attack us. So we took that, which gave us a foothold here, right? It gave us a foothold. It allowed us to heal in this position, and then we moved one territory by each other. So we had 2 sets of armies, one on the 2nd continent, which was the home continent of the brown player, and one on the new world, where we came from the south. And this one was actually an MVP area, even though it has now gotten destroyed. In any normal world, I will definitely settle this. This was one of the most MVP areas. And the only problem in this was that I could not, from this reach point, see light faint thing here that would tell us that we were close to the light coast. The moment I saw that, I knew that we could reach it, but we were a little bit too late for the new world. And this is definitely an issue. This is way too close to the new world, and this is a little bit too far away. What would be good is if this one was here, like 2 tiles off and 2 tiles off. That way, you can easily reach from here. You can easily reach from here. You can then reach also from here, because here otherwise we are very far away. And maybe the shape should have been different. The new world would be excellent if it had multiple accesses, like let's say 4 or 5 access points. So even if you started from one end, you could not make sure that you had everything, like just like what happened in my last game. But that is how we have ended. We have ended the game very successfully, having conquered, well, vassalized all the empires. So let's see the stats.
How will humankind remember the empire you have created and its remarkable achievements? For it is yours that has left the greatest mark on the endless story of humankind. History will not remember you as a warrior or banker or farmer. Your fame was garnered more or less everywhere. Not all empires are able to gain fame by building a wonder, but you did. An awe-inspiring achievement and a great place for tourists.
The Crystal Retentor has still not been
Above
built.
and beyond all this, one thing you have left to posterity is a healthy, green planet with mere traces of pollution. And I must note the role of faith in your success. To lead a religion in an increasingly secular world is no mean feat. And though your people may have found it difficult, history is certainly impressed. You participated in the longest war.
It was also the longest war of my humankind.
Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question: how far will you push humankind?
Very far. Very far. The only thing we did not get to do here is launch some nukes. Actually, I will be making a save here, and then we will be maybe launching some more nukes, right? That will be a good send-off, an extra episode, so to speak. But if you see here, okay, see, this is the turning point. Medieval era is the turning point for us. This even makes sense. We got the most points even there. Medieval era also for Leonardo da Vinci, Kenyans, that makes sense. Both of us were the strongest there. In fact, he was ahead of me, and we then finally beat him. She came from behind, taking up quite a lot of things. She was just going through the eras without the stars too much, I guess. So let's see how our stars went. Very good stars. We gained all 3. We discovered 2 wonders, pretty nice. Then here 1, 2, 3, 4. So not a lot of stars, but still like 6, 17, 18 stars. That is my aim in every single era, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. 18 stars are still pretty good. 15 to 20 stars is what I aim for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 17, 18, 19. This is why English was so great. It allowed us, what English allowed us to do was to get a lot of food permanently. And same continued with Maori. Although at this point we already had quite a lot of stars, and we moved up quite early here because we were racing in science. In industrial era, Ethiopians gave us also a lot of science, and we built quite a lot of stuff and built a race to the last era. And here we actually can get a lot more stuff going. But we finished the contemporary era in like what, 10 turns, 15 turns, maybe 15 turns, something like that, right? We came here in like what, 1 turn for 154. Right, next player, how are they doing? Leonardo da Vinci. How do you collect 2 stars there? All of us can only collect 1 star. I don't even understand. But okay, he had a very successful start. You see, very successful start. 17, 18 stars, 12, 14, 16, 17 stars. And his medieval era, wow. 4, 5, 6, 18, 20 stars. No wonder medieval era he was so strong. But the moment we started to conquer him back, his stars I think would have started to decrease. So like you see, 9, 10, 11, only 14. And then in industrial era, he was basically conquered, so he had nothing to do. Next player, Walinong Sari. You were actually one of my best friend until basically the second last era. She moved up very quickly, I think. If she had waited, she would have given us all a fight. She also moved very quickly through the ancient era, then it means not completing the stars. Wow, this is not great at all. She moved very quickly through the classical. She did not wait at all. So only starting the medieval era did she start to spend some time waiting around and doing some stars. That explains why she was always so behind, right? You need to always keep up with stars, at least getting 4 of 3 stars and some more. So these eras are her greatest, definitely. She's getting a lot of stars in early modern industry. But good. Let us see, like at what turn. Right, medieval era is when our food started to spike up, right? I mean, we were like kind of struggling and stagnating here, like, and then we instantly went one up. But fame-wise, we only really beat. I mean, here he had accelerated, and had he not declared war on me and kept on accelerating, I think he would probably have won. Because without that, I was not planning on war, right? I mean, I was trying to say if I could outsim him, which would have been impossible probably with his bonuses. It is because he declared war and that he would never, not even agree to a white peace, that we kind of had to beat him down. And that way we conquered like 4 cities, which was great for us. I mean, this proves to you that that war in humankind is so much more beneficial. War means that everyone builds the wonders for you, and sure, you don't get like the 100 fame, but you gain free cities, right? So they build all the wonders and all the districts, and you just build units, start conquering, get veterancy up, and then keep conquering. That is what we did in the first on our continent, and used up those units to conquer, I think, the New World, because those units were the one which half of them went to the second continent and to the New World, and they kept on conquering till the end, more or less. Of course, I skipped a lot of the fights with the auto resolve, which meant that a lot of our units got killed very pointlessly. But come on, this entire series has been one continuous war, one after each other, and from ancient era down to the last era. So I did not want to keep fighting too much. This has been too much fighting anyways. We have seen food. Obviously, our food decreased quite a lot here. This is because of the wars. In particular, the end here where all the trade got affected because she started to hate us. So she cut off all the trade, which means that we could not buy quite a lot of things. And that means if you're not trading, that means you're not getting the luxuries which are giving you like +5 food or whatever and everything. So food started to decrease. I would expect the industry decreased, but then of course at the end in the last era, you just go like even not exponentially, like this is like delta curve, right? You instantly go up. Same with money, same with science. So the last era is where we just went straight up. So our stability was not good, although our stability was very good in our core cities, which was what we needed. This is the main graph. This shows you how important population is, which means that it is always good. And this is why the Taino and the English are kind of S tier saves. Not only do they have range crossbowmen, the premier units of the era, which have indirect fire, so they can keep killing. Right, I was even killing the next era units, which was I think from the Ghanaians or belonging to this light yellow player, or not this light yellow, but this olive green player, right? The not the Maori, but I forget the name. So something with M, right? But they had only direct fire, so I used them, and although they did a lot of damage, especially to the already damaged units, but I could keep up still using our longbowmen. And this is why in medieval era, Longbowmen and the Taino Beira hunters are so good. And those two, I think, are one of the best cultures, along with the Khmer, who have a very great market, farmers' quarter for a lot of food and production. This is why one should at least get like one culture with a lot of food that solves their entire food problems and gets them rolling in one go. And once you get rolling, you can keep continuing. We even didn't get to build Machu Picchu. We only built Angkor Wat, which was still pretty good. Had we built Machu Picchu, it would have been an even more freer game. But whatever. It was not like it was a free game, really. There was a lot of struggle. Religious, a lot of things started to slide down. I think it might be because people started to choose atheism. Hard to say, but I could have beaten them up, and at some point our religious follower would increase again because everybody would have to accept our religion. Research, obviously, in 5th era is we were head to head at the beginning of 4th era. In fact, I was one behind, if I remember. That is when I got into the 5th era, right? Just along with them. I think on the same turn even. And then it was all about, while she had the French, so she definitely had the ability to win, but it would still take her a few turns, something like 28, 30 turns to build everything. In my first playthrough, I have shown the French, and even though we started the contemporary era around turn 126 or whatever, it still took us until 160 to get everything done. Around turn 160, I don't remember the exact one. Here we started the last era around like what, turn 154 or 155, and we finished in 11 turns because all the prerequisite text, if you have to research, it takes you a lot of time. In fact, it takes you the same around 20-25 turns that it takes for you to just get everything. Still, the French are an S tier culture, because in here you can collect the stars for the 5th era, not even going to the 6th era, and have everything up. So that helps you. Trade obviously decreased and then increased at the end just because I vassalized everybody. Military, I kept on going up, but these numbers are a little bit deceptive. It shows maybe the total combat strength, but a lot of our units were in water. And I was not going to fight in water. I was going to fight on land. I would have conquered her pretty much on land. So that is how I vassalized her, right? I mean, there was no fighting in water. So she had a lot more military than us, but it was like, all the Karaks and everything. And of course, if we fought the Karaks, if you remember, there was one battle I retreated from. If we fight the Karaks, we probably die. So, just stay away from the coast. This is very like Civilization, where you stay away from the coast if your opponent has frigates or ship of the line, English, or whatever other unique battleship, frigates, whatever. So you stay inland, keep conquering, then you are good to go. So we have now built up
Pollution in this territory is fortunately low. Wouldn't it be lovely to keep it that way?
Okay, so we have now finished the game. I will be making probably an extra
Impressive
video.
and dominating, Cristo Redenta removes any confusion about the importance of faith in everyday life.
But the narrator was saying that we had built a wonder and he was showing off Crystal Tender. We definitely had not built it up. But now we have. But anyway, the game has ended in a successful victory with the Garrison's quarter strat. And you see that it has proven quite decent actually. We have had a pretty much continuous war in every era, one after each other, with a few turns of respite. And we have continued build a lot of stuff. A lot of the garrisons even give either production, they exploit production or food, so they are actually quite decent. And they have been nerfed pretty heavily this update, but still they are fine. So that is the end of this series, realistically, and this episode. I will be making an extra episode just to see, just as an extra episode, just making nukes, maybe nuking some of them, right? Or just for the fun, seeing how far I can proceed ahead. But this episode is at an end. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video and the series. And if so, please consider giving a like and subscribe. Thank you all. See you all. Goodbye. See you all in the next series. Bye-bye.